All right, Eltoro, we got a great show tonight. We're going to talk a lot of college football tonight. There's a lot going on, and the fall camps are going, scrimmages happening now, and we're going to talk about some of that. But I wanted to start and just have a little fun because it occurred to me we're in talking season, right? From about media days through about halfway through camp, we get talking season, and people talk about some things that are interesting. And then people talk about some things that just do not matter at all, right? And so I want to go through a few of those because they're driving me crazy. Now, El Toro, I'm not going to call out a fellow podcaster, at least by name, right? But he knows who he is and he knows what he did. Who made a social media post over the weekend or video over the weekend or over the last week, where he talked about the team pictures that were published by Auburn University and the University of Alabama. And these are the pictures that he put up there. Now, I look at them and I go, okay, team pictures. But apparently, he felt like the fact that Auburn's was squared up with the straight lines and Alabama's was more of the non-linear things, that actually meant something. And I think he made the comment that, Auburn wins picture day or something like that, right? What in the world? Because here's the thing, El Toro, and you've taken team pictures, so you know this. The head coach isn't designing this. The coaching staff isn't designing. All they're thinking about is getting to practice. They just want to get it over with. So you have somebody in the sports information department, usually somebody that's in charge of like graphics and photographs for the programs and all of that sort of stuff. And they come out and they go and they're all different. And they go, hey, let's straighten this line up. Hey, let's straighten this. Let's make a perfect square on this one. And then you have another one who goes, yeah, I kind of like the non-linear look. Let's have it going a little bit in and out. It'll be kind of cool that way. This is how photographers think, right? This is how producers think. It's how the coaching staff isn't going, okay, everybody get up in the stand wherever you want to, and let's just get this. That's not how it works, El Toro. Any thoughts?
Well, yeah, Jay, listen, Jay, how you do anything is how you do everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, as we both can see, you can see our Auburn Tigers. Well, my Auburn Tigers was will pay attention to detail. You understand what I'm saying, Jay? Because it all matters, Jay. But once again, how you do anything is how you do everything. So I'm proud of my Auburn Tigers for focusing and being disciplined on detail because it all matters, Jay. And that podcaster, he's exactly right. Auburn won. Auburn dominated picture day without a question.
All right. So you say it does matter. I say it means nothing. I mean, maybe less than nothing. Is there something less than nothing?
Jay, it's the little things. It's the little things, Jay. If you get the little things right, you got a chance, Jay.
The philosopher, I think it was Plato. Do you know how he described what nothing is? He said, nothing is what rocks dream about.
Nothing.
All right, I'm going to go through some more because there's more. It drives me crazy. Things that do not matter. Before I go any further on it, though, I want to take a minute, recognize our anchor sponsor. You see him down there in the corner, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. They're in Opelika, Alabama, your truck headquarters for Georgia and Alabama and North Florida. People from all over the South come to Glenn Smith because their massive selection, 500 to 600 vehicles on the lot, ready for immediate delivery, deep discounts, and a pre-owned selection that's great. They've got everything from gas-sipping economy cars to big old family haulers to sports cars, economy cars, whatever it is, they're going to help you out and they're going to get you a great deal on it. You check them out online at glennsmith.com, GLYNN Smith.com, and see what a real selection looks like. All right, here's some more stuff that does not matter. Scrimmage stats. They do not matter. And I'm gonna give you an actual example of why they do not matter. Last week, Alabama held their first scrimmage of the fall camp. And we all know there's a big quarterback battle going on, Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. So I'm looking on Twitter after the scrimmage, and there are people going, well, Keelan Russell threw 1 touchdown pass today, but Austin Mack threw 3 touchdown passes. Okay. Here's why it doesn't matter. Nick Kelly, who's an outstanding writer at AL.com, covers Alabama for AL.com, he was at the scrimmage, and he said of the people he talked to, not a single person thought that Austin Mack had the better scrimmage, including one NFL scout who was there who said Keelan Russell's a better player that's not that close in his mind. So somebody threw 3 touchdowns, somebody threw 1 touchdown, or 1 touchdown. That's not what's going to decide this quarterback competition. It's like this. It's team on team crime, right? If you go to the Auburn scrimmage, when Auburn has their scrimmage and the defense is light years ahead of the offense, that's normal. Offense takes a little longer to gel. So if Auburn holds their scrimmage and the offense, turns the ball over 3 times, so what? It means the defense was creating turnovers. That's good for your defense, right? And iron sharpens iron should make your offense better. But people look at these scrimmage stats and go, well, this quarterback went 14 to 17 for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's obviously the best player on the team, when in reality, he may be the third teamer.
That's true, Jay.
Against threes. It's different, And so scrimmage stats, to me, are what rocks dream about, Eltoro.
I'm with you on that one, Jay. I have to agree with you without a question.
So here's another one. A third string running back runs for 110 yards on 9 carries, right? Oh, he busted 2 big runs. I mean, he's really emerging. And then the second game comes and people go, well, where's the guy at? Well, he was 13 for a reason. Because the scrimmages aren't the only practices. There's a month of this. And so the scrimmages are there to give you a look at how they operate in a game. It's there to give you a look at how the coaches and the players are communicating as they go through this process in a game-like atmosphere. But scrimmages, the stats, right? They don't mean anything. Because if you've got, I guarantee you, I don't know who the left tackle is. Well, I think it's Trevor Gooseby for Texas. But when they scrimmage, he's probably going up against Colin Simmons. And I don't care how good he is. Colin Simmons is going to get you, right? He's
without question.
Not every play, but he's going to get you more than you get him.
No, without a question.
You go, well, our left tackle sucks, right? No, he's going against Colin Simmons. Mm-hmm. Colin Simmons may be the first overall pick in the next draft. So it's one of those things, and we worry about these scrimmages, and we look at these numbers and the stats, and we go, oh, this means something. It rarely means anything.
Right. It definitely can be tricky, Jay, because you never know what personnel is in when that individual is getting those stats, So it definitely can be a tricky deal. So I agree with you again, Jay, 100%.
And you don't know, too. I mean, you don't know what limitations the coaching staff has put on the coordinators, right?
True.
Are they, all right, listen, I don't want to run this package in the scrimmage because we're not ready for that yet. Let's stick to these packages. Those kind of things that coaches have a tendency to do, because you want to be able to evaluate it, and you can't evaluate it if it's not controlled. You have to control the situation.
Correct.
And let's go into another one, because this one too. And I love preseason polls. In fact, later in the show, we're going to do our own first preseason poll. I think you guys are going to like that. But they don't matter. And people get mad. And they go, oh, my team should not be ranked 20th. They should be ranked first, or whatever. Win your games. You know what I mean? Win your games, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, most people have Missouri somewhere between 23 and 30, right? I guarantee you, if Missouri runs off 10 wins this year, they're going to be in the playoff.
They're going to be there. Simple. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that simple. Win your damn games. And then we don't have to worry about it anymore. So preseason polls, look, again, I'm not criticizing preseason polls. I think they create a lot of excitement, a lot of interest. People like them. They're fun. But in terms of actual football, they don't mean anything.
I'm with you, Jay.